Hello friends and fans, this is ThomasZoey3000 here, and finally I am showing you the new items of 2019 from Markham and Uxbridge number 2. Yeah, it's been over a month since my trip, and I still haven't shown you everything that I've gotten during my previous trip, that being the October outing. As you guys know, I have posted 2 separate videos from that trip, both of them being filmed in the hotel room. The first one being the Brampton train show items, and then the George's trains items. But the other items I did not show you, because for one, when I was done shopping on the Monday before I was due to come back, I was kind of tired, yeah, and I just wanted to relax. And then, well, the next day, I was due to come home, which is when I did just a little bit more shopping. So, yeah, I was tired, really tired by then, and yeah, I just didn't have the time to really do any filming. And ever since, I've been trying to catch up with everything that I got from before the October trip, and some of the stuff that came afterwards. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, finally I'm going to show you what's in these bags. And hopefully this should give you an idea of what's coming up soon. Now, originally, I will admit that I was going to postpone this video until, at least until I got some other videos done. But, you know, by then I would lose some of the stories behind a lot of these items. Not that there's a whole lot, because I think you guys can pretty much guess where I got a lot of this stuff from. But, you know, there's a few stories here or there. Oh yeah, that's why I'm doing this video right now. Okay, now that I've explained all that, let's finally get into these bags. We'll start off with the small one here. You can tell I got some Thomas & Friends woods. Here is Yang Bao from China. Looks really good in there. And of course, this has no picture on the back, as per the Canadian releases. This is a duplicate, so that means Yang Bao will be coming out of the box at some point. And who knows, I may just recreate the scene from Big World Big Adventures. I'm not going to say what it is. I'm not going to spoil the movie for anyone. Nope. Alright, I'll leave that guy there for a second. And bring out our number 1 with the Chinese Dragon. Yeah, this is the Thomas and the Chinese Dragon 2-pack. As you guys know, I got a copy when I went to Sudbury not that long ago. Actually, a few months ago to be exact. But I didn't get a duplicate. So, when I went into the Toys R Us at the Martville Mall, I decided, okay, if I can find a Thomas and the Chinese Dragon 2-pack, I'll buy one so that way I can open up. And voila, here it is in all of its glory. I'm just going to give you a quick glimpse of what these items are, so that way you have an idea of what I got. Alright, now next up, a pair of duplicates. It's Thomas & Friends wood, Harold the Helicopter. And off screen I'll decide which one is going to be opened up. Yeah. Got a little bit of plastic on there, I think, but I'll determine that once I finally get them out of the box. Yeah, Harold the Helicopter. I think I saw his unpainted version a day with Thomas, but, well, here now is the fully painted version of Harold. And I think he's going to look good with the rest of my Thomas woods. I don't know. I'll find out when that time arrives. In the meantime, Harold's going to go here. Alright. Now, Harold's not the only one to have duplicates within these bags. Spencer has duplicates in these bags too. Yep, Spencer, the Silver Engine. I was hoping to find Spencer and Flynn because they were the first 2 characters to be shown fully painted earlier this year. Or was it late last year? Anyways, I was hoping to find them both, but I only found Spencer. Never did find Flynn. Oh well, I'll find him at some point. So yeah, one of these Spencers is going in the museum, and the second one will be opened up. On camera, of course. Oh yeah, this one will not be opened up. It's just going into the museum. It is Ace the Racer with Sir Topham hat. And there's Ace himself. I'm not a huge fan of these particular cars from the Thomas & Friends wood range, but, you know, it's Ace, so I figured, why not? And his name is painted in white at the bottom. I think it's because he's got a plastic chassis. Still, looks pretty cool. And I will put him up alongside Harold and Spencer. Okay, digging into the bag again. I have Gordon. Yes, Gordon the Big Engine. I already have him in the museum, so yep, this is another duplicate ready to be opened up. And in case you guys are wondering, yes, I've already seen the pictures of Wood Henry, and I have to admit that Wood Henry looks pretty darn good. Yeah. And here now is an item I've been wanting to get a duplicate of ever since I got the official copy in the museum. It is the Birthday Thomas 2-pack, complete with this cake. Yep, the birthday cake car. I've been wanting to get this Thomas 2-pack for this car and the exclusive themed Thomas. Yeah. Looks really cool. Of course, I'll fully judge the model once I get it out of the box. And that's it for the first bag. The first bag is now empty. Now, let's move on to the second. And here's bag number 2. And as you can tell, it is bigger. And so is bag 3, but we'll cover that in part 3. Now, the reason these bags are bigger, it's mainly because the items in question are bigger than the Thomas Woods I just showed you. How big is big, you might be asking? Well, let's find out. As you can tell, one of those big items is My Little Pony related. I'm actually going to lay this on the floor because it is just too big to display on the table. Here it is. The Twilight Sparkle Magic Style Pony. I think this is one of those brand new 2019 items. So I'm not sure, so don't quote me on that. Yeah. And my speech is messed up. I am so sorry, guys. I only just gotten back from work about an hour ago, so yeah, I'm kind of exhausted. Yeah, but, you know, I wanted to do this video for you guys, so here it is. Wear and share. Magic color change. Before and after. And there's the Princess of Friendship herself. Super long hair for styling. And of course, there's the princess herself. With a lot of accessories. Whew. That is a lot of them. And there's also a sticker sheet in there. I think that's a sticker sheet. I'll never know because I'm not going to open up this item. Nope. This one's going to stay in the box, and so will the other pony that I've gotten that matches this one. Spoiler alert for part 3. Yeah. Sorry, guys. Anyways, you can tell at the top we got tons of characters, including Twilight herself, Celestia, and you look there, Starlight Glimmer with her old main style. How interesting is that? Anyway, moving away from the very nice banner, we can see a thinking pose for Twilight Sparkle. It's the same on the other side of this box. And here's the back of the box. So many ways to style. 11 accessories. It does look pretty cool, I will admit that. But of course, it will stay in the box, so yeah, there will be no unboxing video for this particular item. However, you will see it in an upcoming My Little Pony collection video that I'm planning towards the end of the year, which is coming up. Yeah, so better get started on that right away. or as soon as I can get a chance. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and put this item underneath my table because there's not a lot of space on top of the table to really display everything. Yeah. Alright, moving on now. Bring the bag back over. One item just wants to fall over, so let's get this one out next. It is Trackmaster, and it's Lexi. Lexi, the Experimental Engine 3-pack, which comes with Lexi herself, her tender, and a truck. I've been meaning to get some more rolling stock. As you saw in my previous video, I only have 2 pieces of rolling stock. Well, now 3. And added with Lexi, that's 8 locomotives for the Trackmaster Revolution series. Yeah. And it's the same old story of too many locomotives, not enough rolling stock. Hopefully I'll change that in 2020. Yeah. But yeah, Lexi. She looks really cool. And at the time when I went into Toys R Us, they were having a little sale on Trackmaster items. So I was able to get Lexi for a lower price compared to the normal price that anyone could get Lexi for. So I think that was a really good deal and good timing on my part. Here's the back of the box. As you know, I have all 3 of these characters in the museum, but only have Lexi in the museum and soon to be out of the box. But of course, that will happen later on. Not today. And most likely she will not be shown on the new Trackmaster layout that I've set up on the floor, because by the time I get around to unboxing Lexi, that layout will already have been taken up. It's only meant for 1 video. Just 1. Not 2. 1. Just 1. Sorry guys, but don't worry. I'm sure to come up with something for Lexi. And a few other Trackmaster pieces, if there are any more. Wink, wink. Anyway, moving away from Lexi, we have another Thomas & Friends wood item. Excuse me, a little bit of tickle in my throat there. It's a 2-pack called Diesel's Dairy Drop-Off. Now, truth be told, when I was in Sudbury, I did see this pack, although it was the unpainted version, so I avoided it. When I saw this at the Markham Toys R Us, well, I figured, okay, I might as well grab him. And here he is. In all his milky glory. Yeah, Diesel covered in milk. And with a very nice looking cargo car. With a wood milk container. It is really cool. And honestly, I don't mind that that piece is not painted. Yeah, it actually looks really cool. And also look too, the car has a symbol on the side, so it's not a generic looking car. How do you like that? There's also a couple of fences and a cow. Now, this is the only copy of Diesel's Dairy Drop-Off, so it's not going to be opened up. Nope. Another time I will grab another duplicate, but I kind of want to save that for another time and, you know, give me an excuse to buy some more Thomas & Friends woods. Because although it can never replace the Thomas & Friends wooden railway, it's still a good range and I do like it. Okay, camera, focus. Thank you. Alright. The next item in this bag is another duplicate. It's Rosie's Prize Pony, with a special edition Rosie covered in banners, and with a rosette on her side, as well as a cargo card that says Sodor County Fair, as well as jumping hurdles. I think that's what they're called. I think that's a pony. Yeah, it's a pony, alright. Otherwise, why would it be called Rosie's Prize Pony? And a crate of apples. I wonder if Rosie knows Applejack. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Anyway, I'm just going to show you the box real quick and then move on to the next piece. this will be opened up at another day, along with the rest of the Thomas & Friends wood items. Yeah. Just giving you a little hint into what's coming up. And now, for this big piece. It is the Animal Park set. Now, if you guys are longtime viewers of my channel, you'll know that I already have this one in the museum. And you're going to be screaming at me, why'd you buy this set? Well, personally, I want to give the Thomas & Friends wood range a good try. So, I bought a set to try out the tracks and, you know, see if it's any good. And if not, oh well. I at least get another exclusive Thomas and another exclusive car with a zebra, which is really cool. This will have its own separate review, just so you guys know. It's a small set, but hey, gotta start somewhere, right? Plus, the reason I went for a small set and not a big, gigantic Thomas & Friends wood set is because I had already bought a ton of stuff and my Jeep was already getting filled up. I knew this even before I was ready to pack and when I was in Toys R Us. So that's why I went for a small set instead of, you know, a gigantic one. But hey, you never know. In the future, there could be some more big items coming in. Not promising anything. Nope. Okay. Nope. Here's James from the wood range. And he's of course a duplicate, so yep, he too will be opened up. Which is really cool. And I'm going to put James here next to Ace. And I think there's one more item in this bag. Yep, just one more. If I can ever get it out. Oh yeah, and the box is already damaged. No, that's alright. This one's going to be opened up anyways. It's a Thomas & Friends Minis 9-pack. This one being of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. With Thomas as Leonardo, Percy as Michelangelo. I think that's James. I think... yeah, it's James. James is Raphael. And... where are you? Oh, that's Percy. Sorry, and that's Gordon. They almost look similar. Gordon as Michelangelo and Percy as Donatello. Kind of interesting, eh? And of course, Rosie as April O'Neil. There's Victor being Krang. I forget the name of that character. Oh wait, Bebop and Rocksteady. So Spencer is Rocksteady and not quite sure which engine that is. I'll have to look at the back. But of course, as you can guess, Diesel 10 is the Shredder. I got this pack namely just to open up and add to my loose collection. Oh, it's Bash as Bebop. Wow. Wow. That is really cool. I can't wait to open up that pack. Alright, so that's bag 2 out of the way. Now let's move on to bag number 3. So far within these bags, I've only shown one My Little Pony item and a ton of Thomas stuff. Well, this bag's about to change everything. If the camera will ever focus up. Yeah, there we go. So, let's begin with this. Meet the main 6 ponies collection. Complete with Twilight Sparkle, Fluttershy, Rainbow Dash, Applejack, Pinkie Pie, and Rarity. But these aren't brushables. Oh no. Nope. These ones have molded manes and tails, which in my honest opinion look fantastic. Although, as per usual, Rainbow Dash's tail doesn't have all the correct colors. And the same goes with her mane. Most of it, at least towards the back. The front half looks pretty good. Pinkie looks great, and Rarity looks fabulous, as always. And, of course, Twilight looks like, well, Twilight. Fluttershy's adorable. Oh yeah, this is a really big piece. And on this side here, we have Twilight, Rarity, and Dashie. Now that is an amazing picture. This is the first time I'm actually getting to look at the back of the box. So, wow. This is really cool. And of course there's some info of the ponies. If you can read it, just pause the video and read anytime you want. Alright. And of course there's Fluttershy, Applejack, and Pinkie Pie on this side. And honestly, that picture of Pinkie Pie looks a lot better than the Oh My Giggles Pinkie Pie. Yeah, that thing kind of looks scary. Not this version though. Yeah. Meet the main 6 ponies collection. Looks really cool. And I'll be glad to add this to my collection. A little later. Right now though, actually let's get this big box out of the way. Remember that magic style Twilight Sparkle I showed you? Well, meet her friend. The Pinkie Pie magic style pony. Complete with accessories, another sticker sheet I believe. And of course the pony herself. It's pretty much just like Twilight, only it's Pinkie. Box is a little damaged, but as I recall, there was only one copy of Pinkie and only one copy of Twilight, so it was either get it now or never get it at all. And by the way, this was on the weekend before the series finale, so yeah. Just thought I'd let you guys know that. Still, looks like a really cool item, and can't wait to add it into my collection. I'm trying to move myself out of the way so that way I can put Pinkie under the table. There we go. Yep, she's under there now. Okay, next up. There's this, the Rainbow Road Trip collection. This one looks really, really cool. These are, of course, the blind bag ponies that we've come to know over the years. As well as Gummy. I don't think he was ever released in the blind bags. But, yeah, there's some differences this time with Twilight. Excuse me, I let out a burp there. In dark purple color, as well as having rainbow wings. And in case you're wondering, this is inspired by Rainbow Road Trip, which is an excellent little hour-long special. Yes, guys, I've seen it. It's fantastic. Anyways, you can tell we got Gummy, Pinkie Pie, Princess Celestia, Princess Luna, and Princess Cadence, although these 3, along with Gummy, never did show in Rainbow Road Trip. Maybe they were meant to have cameos in there. I don't know. Oh yeah, and then we got Rainbow Dash, Fluttershy, Twilight herself, Rarity, and Applejack. Very nice picture here on this side of the box. It says here, Twilight Sparkle and her friends bring the rainbow back to Hope Hollow. Yeah. And they did. But I'm not going to say how. You guys are just going to have to find out for yourselves. If you haven't already seen it. If you have seen it, let me know. Is it one of your favorite specials of the series? It is for me. Oh yeah, the Rainbow Road Trip pack. Looks awesome. I'm glad I got it. I did see it when I was in Toys R Us in August, but I didn't get it then. Nope, I left it then. Wish I hadn't at the time. But, hey, I got it in October. And it's here now. Alright, moving on now. What else have we got? Huh. Yeah, I almost forgot about this one. Eh? Hold on. Aren't there supposed to be more in there? Nope, just the 2. Okay. I thought I'd lost them. Yeah, it's another coloring activity book, which has Pinkie Pie on the cover. And as you can tell too, this is before Season 7 because it has the original My Little Pony Friendship is Magic logo. Sweet tooth. Yeah, Pinkie Pie does have a sweet tooth. And as you can see, we do have some stickers in here, as well as plenty of coloring pages. Looks really cool. Yeah, I got quite a few My Little Pony coloring books in my collection. I'm just trying to find a good spot for it. If I move some of this stuff out of the way. Yep, there we go. Alright. And, okay. Alright. That's going to be it for the Toys R Us stuff after this item. It is a gigantic, well, maybe gigantic isn't the right word for it, but it's bigger than most plushies I've gotten. It's Spike the Dragon in plushie form. There were at least 2 versions of Spike left, I think. Oh wait, no. There was only 1 version of Spike left. There was at least 2 versions of Tempest. But, you know, I don't have a lot of Spike items, so I figured, okay, might as well grab Spike now, while I have a fighting chance. And I'm glad I did. Although, as you can tell, he doesn't have a price tag on him, and there's some dirt on him. I can't believe there's some dirt on him. So they had to bring over another Spike just to be able to scan the code. Yeah. But, you know, I don't mind that this one doesn't have the tag on him because, hey, he looks pretty cool, doesn't he? And I swear I got another burp coming on. Alright, so yeah, that's everything from the Toys R Us store in Markville. If I had said Markham before, oops, sorry. But it was at the Markville Mall. I spent quite a bit of money at that Toys R Us store. But then again, I've been doing that all year. Yeah. But we're not done here yet, folks. Oh no, there's still one more bag to show. And it's from the last part of my trip. So, let's get on to that bag. And here they are. The last items from my trip. The Tuesday, which was... oh gosh, what day was it? October the 8th, I think. Let's go with October 8th. Yeah. October 8th was the day that I was due to return to New Liskeard. Before I did that, though, I had to stop in Uxbridge to gas up my Jeep and fill up my stomach. But before that, though, I decided, you know what? Let's try one more time at the Uxbridge Walmart and see if I can find anything to add to my collection. There wasn't any My Little Pony toys on the shelves, and very few Thomas items, so I got a few other items. That's not to say that a certain show wasn't at Walmart in some form, but we'll get to that as a special little surprise, complete with story. Yeah. Anyway, let's start off here with some DVDs. This is the original Lion King, the animated version. Yeah. The original animated version. As well as the Lion King 2, Simba's Pride. And honestly, I've never seen this movie. Well, not completely. So that's part of the reason I got it. And plus, I had seen the 2019 version of The Lion King and seen the original animated version, but never owned it. So that's why I got the DVD. Yeah. And then there's The Emperor's New Groove. I always found this movie very, very funny. So, yeah, of course I had to get it. I did have the original VHS tape version. In fact, I still have it somewhere. But at least now I got a DVD filled with, you know, all sorts of unique features. And there's a Rascal Flatts video in there? Huh. I did not know that. Wow. Alright. Still, it's a really good movie. And I'm proud to have all 3 of these in my collection. And now, here's the bag of goodies from Walmart. I got another train puzzle, although this one's going to remain sealed. Because I don't have any room for puzzles. Yeah. Alright. It's got a train on it, so why the heck not? Yeah, really cool item. I'm going to put it down here. Hopefully I don't block out Spike. That'd be the last thing I want to do. Alright, next up, this one might be a controversial item. The Yu-Gi-Oh! Mystery Power Box. Some people are not too fond of these mystery power boxes. I'm not 100% sure why, though. But they're not too pleased with it. But, I figure, might as well give it a try. And I only got one, so, yeah, you never know what you get in here. You never know. I'll find out at some point. Next up is another Trackmaster. It's Percy. A smiling face Percy, not a determined Percy. And he comes with a mail van. Yeah. I got the Percy, namely for the mail van, and plus to have a smiling face Percy. So now I got two different versions of him. And yes, this one will be customized. And so will that van. But, that's for another time. I think he'll have his own separate video. I have to look back on my list just to make sure. Yeah. Oh yeah. Percy. I'll put him here. In front of Lexi. Sorry, Lex. Sorry. Alright. And of course, I got some Yu-Gi-Oh! Packs. Quite a few of them, actually. They're all the same, I believe. Yep, they are. Okay, this is the Legendary Duelists collection. Immortal Destiny. And for you Yu-Gi-Oh! Fans who love the original show, you know who that guy is. Yeah. Evil Heroes Revenge. Yeah, I got 6 boxes here. And in due time, I will open them up. In due time. And let's see. Okay, yeah. I got the Rising Rampage Special Edition box. So it's similar to that, what was it, Dark Neostorm version? Yep, I think so. Comes complete with one of these 2 super rare variant cards. I actually look forward to seeing what cards I get out of this box. And is that it? Yeah. Okay, so the bags are done, but there is still one more item. Alright, so after I got the DVDs and everything else, I decided to have one more little look around in Walmart. There were some back-to-school items still on sale, and wouldn't you know it, I managed to find the only My Little Pony item I could find in that store. It's a lunchbox. Yeah, a lunchbox. Well, lunch bag, I guess I should say. Complete with Fluttershy, Pinkie Pie, and Rainbow Dash. So, My Little Pony Friendship is Magic hasn't really been sold at Walmart in a long time, but they're not going down without a final fight. Yeah. Or in this case, have their lunch bag get sold there. Yeah. So I got it namely for the fact that it has a really nice picture of the ponies, and I figured to myself, okay, this is a very unique item, and most likely I will not find it at any of the other Walmarts. Not in North Bay, and not in New Lisgard. So, I picked it up and bought it. And with that, it concluded my shopping spree from, well, down south. Yeah, sorry. I actually forgot how to speak at that moment. But yeah, that concluded my entire shopping spree from that outing. So, added with the train show items, as well as the George's Trains items, and the rest of my trips outings, As you guys can tell, I got a lot of stuff. Some of you might say, yeah, a little too much. But you know what? In my, honest opinion, it's never enough. Nope. It's never enough. So yeah, I'm definitely happy to have all of these pieces, and rest assured you'll see plenty of them in either show and tell videos or in unboxing videos, as will be the case of the Trackmasters and Thomas & Friends Wood, and one more video of Thomas & Friends Minis with them dressed up as the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and their villains, and one of their allies. Oh yeah, it was a grand trip. It was fun. Though, I will admit, I did go overboard during that trip. Yeah, there was so much stuff. I had some of it sitting in the front seat with me. Yeah. Anyway, do I recommend all these pieces? Yeah, I would definitely say so. If you really like Thomas & Friends or Yu-Gi-Oh! Or if you're trying to find the last remaining pieces of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic to add to your collection, then I definitely recommend picking them up. As for the movies, I definitely recommend watching these two. And one day I'll let you know if I recommend Simba's Pride. I've been hearing good things about it, though. Don't know spoiler-related stuff. I can tell you that much. Anyway, yeah, that's everything. And I'm gonna stop talking right now and just get on to putting this whole thing together. So, until next time, YouTubers, I am ThomasZoey3000. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm signing off.